broken, but I know I get over you. I'll try to focus on what's in front of me and not behind. What is life without the one you love the most?
Online. So I'll be streaming this one. So for those who are not here today, don't worry. I'll just post this recorded video dun on our group. So first and foremost, welcome to the class. And the subject will be housekeeping operations HM3. So what to expect in this one? So we have a first lesson, of course, competence. You have to acquire a values of information, thinks, and creatively and solve problems. Next one, what are the outcomes na makukuha natin sa lesson na to? So, perform supervised functions in room divisions operation, apply strategies to increase room occupancy and maximize revenue. Next one is determine the different resources required to ensure smooth operations. Next is design security measures and emergency procedures for guests, staff, and property. And then implement occupation health, safety and welfare practices and procedures within rooms division. So aside from that, we have the learning outcome. So what is the learning outcome of this subject or this lesson? So number one is explain the importance of rooms division in hotel operations. Next is discuss the organizational structure of rooms division. Next is describe the role of front office department and housekeeping department. And number four, explain the need of interdepartmental communication and how conflicts can be avoided. And perform laboral exercises number 1 and 2. So, with this, parang ano lang siya, we will have a dry run if this is a positive response to our dear students. So, i-continue natin yung magiging ganito na lang for the new normal. So, let's come to the overview. So, the overview of this lesson will be the primary function of the hotel is to provide lodging accommodations. A large hotel is run by a general manager, so yun yung tinatawag nating GM, and an exclusive committee that consists of key executives who head the major departments. So, sino-sino to? So, we have major departments like Rooms Division Director, the F&B Director, the Marketing and Sales Director, the Human Resource Director, the Chief Account or Controller, the Chief Engineer, or Facility Manager. So, these are the major departments. So, in a big hotel, sila yung makikita ninyo. So, they are there and they have their own departments. And these departments have its sole purpose para ma-achieve yung tinatawag natin na para ma-achieve yung hotel natin and satisfactory to our customers. So these executives general have a regional or corporate counterpart with whom they have reporting relationship, although the general manager is their immediate supervisor. So ibig sabihin, all of these departments from room division to food and beverage, marketing, sales directory, to human resource, to chief accountant, chief engineer, or facility manager, they are under this what we call the general manager. So general manager, siya yung nasa pinakamataas. So what is the role of hotel general manager? Ano yung ginagawa niya? What is his responsibility to the hotel? So hotel general managers have a lot of responsibilities. Of course, great power comes with great responsibilities. Ika nga nila. They must provide owners with a reasonable return on investment. Remember guys, hotel, and they put up this by the owners to have what we call revenue or investment. Kailangan mabawi or kailangan merong pagkukunan or kailangan merong kita yung hotel nila with a reasonable return. Diba? So, it should be reasonable. Kailangan may reason bakit makakuha tayo ng ganitong kalaking pera. Pagbagsak naman, there should be a reason bakit bagsak yung hotel natin. So, this is responsibility of a hotel manager. So, keep guests satisfied and returning and keep employees happy. Of course, number one is to keep guests satisfied. Ito yung pinaka-importante, di ba? When when it comes to hotel, satisfactory and satisfaction is one factor for our guests, di ba? And ano yung mangyayari doon? Of course, satisfied customers will be returning to our hotel, di ba? And keep employees happy. So, how do we keep employees happy? Of course, madami tayo dyan. We have like incentives, we have like leisure times, yung mga ganun-ganun. Merong big, yung mga vacation trips nila. So, that means na we have a loyal, employees sa ating hotel. This may seems easy, di ba? Parang pag makita nyo, ganito lang yung responsibility ng manager natin. Reasonable investment, keep the satisfy and returnings, and keep employees happy. Tatlo lang. So, it may sounds easy, pero there are so many interpersonal transactions, and because hotels are open every day, all day, and complexities of operating becomes challenge that the general manager must face and overcome. So, ibig sabihin, kahit madali lang sabihin, pero mahirap gawin, di ba? Because there will be a lot of transactions. There will be a lot of loopholes, a lot of gaps, di ba? With everyday usage of the hotel. So, pag everyday kasi yung open yung hotel natin, ibig sabihin, yung tinatawag nating yung mga unprovided or mga challenges, everyday din yan papasok, di ba? We don't know what will come, hindi natin alam kung kailan mag-start yung problem natin. So, dapat pag manager ka, you should also be, kailangan mabilis ka din. You should think fast, di ba? And how to solve the problem. Di ba? So, become challenges that general manager must face and overcome. Dito na tayo. So, the GM not only focuses on leading and operations the hotel department, but also as aspect of the infrastructure from the room atmosphere to security. So, ibig sabihin, not only the guest yung in-handle ng manager natin, not only the yung tinatawag yun, yung mga tao nila, but also, he's also a aspect in infrastructure. Yung si infrastructure, yan yung structure talaga ng hotel natin, the physical one. So, from room atmosphere, pag ano yung nasa loob niya, tsaka yung seguridad ng hotel natin. Of course, larger hotels can be more impersonal. Diba? Here are the general manager may only meet and greet a few VIPs. So, in smaller properties, easier and, though no less important, for the GM to become acquainted with guests to ensure their stay in memorable and to secure their return. Of course, sometimes, yung mga GM natin, they are the ones na pumupunta rin o pumapasok or they are trying to greet the customers para, anong tawag dito? Para ma-accommodate yung mga customers natin that they would tell they are the GMs, parang ganun, and they only do this for the VIP ones. So, what is the meaning of VIP? So, they are the very important persons in the vicinity. Diba? So, sometimes, GM are asked to entertain this guest, diba? Especially yung mga artista, yung mga political appointees natin. So, those are the VIPs na minsan yung mga GM na mismo yung nag-entertain doon. So, and one way that experienced GM can meet guests, even in large hotel, it is to be visible in the lobby and F&B outlets at peak times. So sometimes, yung mga GM natin, they are not staying in their office. So, sometimes they are there running the place, diba? Where they can meet guests, malaman nila paano tumatakbo yung hotel. Diba? So, sometimes, nasa lobby sila ng F&B outlets, diba? In a peak times, malaman niya how many are in lunch, dinner, or snack, or nagmemeryenda ng mga guests natin. So, accounted for. So, hindi natin ibig sabihin na, nandiyan na si GM, nag-aabang sa mga, sa mga tauhan niya. No. GM is there so that he could have a response sa owner pag ano yung tumatakbo, diba? Because sometimes, GM have to be visible in the area so that the guest will feel more secure at parang VIP din. Of course, they are being entertained by the GM, diba? So, Guests like to feel that the GM takes personal interest in their well-being. So ito yung sinasabi ko kanina. So sometimes, yung guest parang nasisecure nila, ay okay pala, nandito pala yung general manager ng hotel, di ba? So parang feeling nila, they're on a standard of VIP of greetings, di ba? Of course, GM na yung nag-ano sa'yo eh. GM na yung nag-entertain sa'yo. So Max Bloat, who was a general manager of the famous Four Seasons Hotel, George V, so Paris for more than 30 years, was a master of this art. So he was always present at the right moment to meet the great guest during lunch hour and in the evening check-ins. Great hoteliers always remember they are host, 'di ba? So pag ano ka, pag nasa hotel ka na, of course, every guest, 'di ba? Gini-greet natin. So how much more if the GM is the one who is greeting the customer, 'di ba? Just the greeting. How much more pag yung GM na talaga yung mag acquainted to our guest, 'di ba? Of course, they will feel na they also meeting yung mga high people na tao, 'di ba? So they are there to greet. So yan yung ano natin. Yan yung keep in mind natin that the GM, yung general manager, hindi lang yan nasa lobby para patignan yung mga tauhan niya, but also is there to greet customers para makita what's going on with the hotels or what's going on doon sa hotel nila.